But as we know, scrims versus game day, entirely different settings. So as for Cruelty, they are starting on their attack. We maybe will see them use that Monty to apply that pressure.
I think that DarkZero they're crossing the threshold of doing that. If we look at where we're at in the stage, there's 3 play days left. Very impressive to see, and a good thing for CJX as well. A good thing to see another consistent team rising up through the ranks. So for me, it's an important game for DZ, and that, you know, they really ought to be coming out here and getting 3 points out of it. And then we see Spirits playing on the Cav. Pamba might have a chance here though. Easy kill for Pamba. Nate's already found Pyrox. He was happy to Amaru in. He got himself into CEO, and then a very slow push into the rest of the top floor. Brilliant timing there and patience from Ivan to pick that kill onto Nate. So things not looking too bad, but Pamba's still inside of admin and nobody's dealt with him. Pyrox eventually finding it, but this round's in tatters.
So is Pyrox momentarily up, running away. Will manage just to evade that line of sight just for the moment. Spaz 15 around the corner. No interrogation, sadly. The last surviving player, not just of Cruelty, but from that double push over on yellow side. It was the Amaru into CEO and Ivan down through yellow door. And both finding themselves at the top and bottom of the staircase on that side of the map. And, well, they weren't really able to pinch much of anything, Ollie. 2 people dying over there. 3 people dying on the rappel. Or, well, no, 3 people dying on the rappel into admin. Now, Ivan with a lot to do. Very little time and diffuser control in the hands of Spirits. With that pistol, just 1 shot will be enough. Sees him around the corner. Tagged up just a little bit. And there we go. Nice. I mean, lurking in general plus a Dokkaebi is a good combo, but yeah. Nook Dokkaebi, quite nice. So I know he in particular is missing that, but it's also just the mistakes we made outside of that. We had 2 people repelling, and now we have Pyrox creeping through the top floor. Similar to what we saw from Cruelty last time, and again, down he goes. It's another 1v1 given to DarkZero. Fatal is providing coverage in the loosest sense of the word, but Ivan is ages behind as the Blackbeard. Why is Pyrox ahead of the Shield, who's meant to cause pressure in this position in the first place? Spirit's on for 3, likely not going to get that 4th, but honestly at this point, if he does, okay, I think we call. He's like, fair enough, you guys got it. Does he get the ace? Surely not.
I really hope he
Boss
gets
G,
it.
though. No, don't sprint.
Oh, no, he didn't get it.
Oh, poor guy. You can see Citizen is in the middle of 3 people. Citizen is in the middle of the whole team. There's 1 guy in front and 3 people behind him in Spiral. He's going to get the first. All right, that's easy. At least Skimsy's back to watch Citizen potentially run amok over his hold of a nuisance in this position. He doesn't need to go for more kills. Nice find. Spirits will not be able to recreate any of the success from round 2. It looks like Citizen, who's now fallen back to side, will eagerly be retaking that role. Nice find for Pamba. And ever since Skimsy left, it's just been a slow death for Cruelty in round 3. Constantly caught off guard. 3 rounds in a row by defenders, either holding the...
They just aren't missing shots. They aren't losing gunfights.
Not making bad decisions either.
It's nothing more than that, really, is it? It's just they are heavily commit a shield to. If you want to assist on the roam play, then yeah, sure.
We literally casted a Liquid game where they won their first... All right. Poor Citizen. Hey, you'll be happy with that for Cruelty, though. Well deserved for Pyrox.
You're investing now on something that people just get open, you know?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that play. Open up the hold down on this. Now they've lost the Monty when he was in such a strong position, and now Spirit's getting active will actually give us our first interrogation in a damn long...
It looks like Fatal's knocking on the door to the site right now. He might actually find himself one, but I don't know if he knows about the player tucked immediately to his left.
Not the crossfire. That's just brutal. Nice little... Oh, well, NGR steals that one from Nafe. That's a bit rude. Very impolite of him.
The game, sorry, with a round.
Okay.
Ooh.
Should be.
I found himself an opening here, though.
No.
Fatal's left this time.
Come on.
Oh, and another interrogation.
All right.
Oh,
my.
He's going to find him as well.
Sees. We are having a nice little double push up Blue Hall, though. A couple players around the corner. Unfortunately, Pamzu takes down one, and the C4 might very well be the end of both. So I think he gets caught in the Zoto canister, and Pyrox will at least take him down. So advantage DZ, more than advantage DarkZero. But it's at least more... No, not again. Oh. I can't even get excited anymore.
It's Yellow Skylight. Yeah, they've baited out some smokes, but DarkZero were expecting the push to come from the backside at the same time, and it just isn't happening.
Okay, hold on.
Skimzy will find an opener, which, I mean, for NJR, that's probably the first gunfight he's had properly.
Okay.
Another kill for Ivan. Things aren't looking too bad right now for Cruelty. In fact, they're looking very good.
Nice job, Bader. Great work. Not obviously saying that, but now Spirit's down. Could end up being effectively a flawless round for Cruelty. Coming right at the finish line of the first half. And indeed, with Nath on such low HP, he will...
It was a brilliant shot from Nath.
1v5.
I feel like he should get extra points. I was thinking I was guessing he gives us
works.
points. Maybe that's why you're in first and I'm in second, because I don't know how it works.
Well, I don't know how the points work either. I'm in first because I built NGR. Will decide to pick it up. Pamazoo, final call. Will go out. We'll likely hear that player on Spiral. Yep, there goes the flash. Like that play, try to get ahead of it. Good. Catching Pamba off guard. Pyrex not letting him get comfortable. That's one of the backstabbers dealt with. Now Spirits is able to find one. NGR pushing up the backside. Attackers falling left, right, and center, front and behind. Neither working out well whatsoever for DarkZero. Another 2vx. For the best team in the league to try to work their way out of. Make that another 1v4 for a Brit.
With that C4, which could be, as his name suggests, quite fatal for DarkZero if they do try and hop in through that CEO window.
Ooh, Spirits is able to find one. Holding the cross through that smoke, but Matumbo pre-firing through it. Really good trade.
Out on service stairs. Cruelty defending right now in a similar way to the way that DarkZero did. They are not moving because they don't have to.
No, they don't. Fatal will push forward, seize the gun. Oh, but still loses the fight. Could be a bit problematic, but again, with so low time, Cruelty just have the inherent advantage. It will come close. But in terms of positioning...
Right there. The horrible lineup happening here if Spirits moves a little bit too much for Pamba to deal with.
Oh, here we go. Pamba will find one. Skibsy getting a little bit too active on that hallway. And so as DarkZero able to get that advantage, a nice flank from Ivan, but that's your Solus. You want the Solus playing that vert for the late round, especially as DarkZero aiming for a plant. So they've got this crossfire. There's another player working up from behind. Citizen so good on that lurk. We'll spot him. What a flick! Demolishes Ivan the moment that Solus tries to react, tries to watch her own flank on the spiral staircase. That'll force Fatal back. The other segment of that crossfire will have to give up the angle, completely forsaken to the attacking team. But Spirits on low HP will have to push in. But look at this. Where's the Vulcan packs? All the smokes are gone. Matumbo even down, controlling the swing as Pyrox will move up. Another player covering, but he sprints in front of him, lets him get away with it, and
DZ win the third choice site for Cruelty. We have another round of banning before we get into round number 10. There's going to be a gluggle. He's finally got himself in as DarkZero have taken that top floor control. A brilliant C4. Oh, we credited the RAM.
Commit from the team either. There's still two over on the opposite side. Solus breaks open the barricade, spotted by that nade, but Pyrox cold with it. Gives up his life just to secure that kill. Spirits on the cutoff. Fatal not aware. The very player who triggered that sound cue earlier is the one that gets the Valkyrie in the end. You might not find the cameras, but at least you've got the operator a little bit. Slight vengeance for Panmazoo. But the real problem will be these Shumikas and the shotgun close on this door, because it's still a front side take at the moment for DZ. It's still focused on that side. Citizen finds an important one, and Spirits just runs past the Tachanka. Around the corner, flashbang going out, clearly working with minimal intel, because there are two defenders, and he's not looking at either of them. And somehow, in this bizarre...
On that win, a great start to the Super Week, and some very special stuff from you in particular. How's it feel after the win?
I mean, it feels good. Another day at the office, and yeah, it's a good kickstart of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, congratulations. Hopefully some more wins to come. Obviously, everyone's anticipating your big matchup tomorrow against SR. That being said, Spirits, for you individually, you're one of the players that plays so many creative operators. You've ran the most amount of shotguns in the NAL, I think in the world so far, obviously. We saw the Cav shotgun today. And when it comes to creative picks like that, is that something that you just bring out in scrims? Obviously, there's an element of DarkZero setting you up to play in great positions off of those shotguns. What's that look like? How do you come to that decision? Oh, Cav shotgun's the move here.
I mean, we looked at Cruelty's game plan, and every single of their attacks, they always have the main push that consists of 4 players, and Ivan lurking by himself on the opposite side of the map. So I just pick Cav, I deafen, and I just see where he's going. And then, yeah, I just deafen, I hear where he's going, and that's how I'm getting those interrogations. And like, I think I got like 2 interrogations. Like,
You got more than you definitely should have, but I mean, it was definitely you did it well. Well, obviously, Spirits, I wanna go more in depth in those rounds. Round 2 in particular, I kind of want you to run me through, run everyone, the fans through. What's going through your head in these moments, in these plays where you're playing Caveira, you're getting pinched here, you're taking these aggressive fights. I mean, sorry, not Caveira, on Vigil. What's going through your mind through this round?
I mean, they were just pushing one by one, and Vigil with the impacts and the SMG12 is just the best combo to counter shields, counter every like solo aggression, and it's one of the best guns in the game for close range fight.
When you're in those moments, are you relaying that to the team of what's going on, asking for help, or like you said, are you just deafening on that roam over and constantly and just kind of just picking them apart as they come?
In that scenario, I was not deafened. I was talking with Rob. So since we were together in the same room, we're in the shit together. So we have to talk to each other. But when I was on Cav, I was deafened for like a good 80% of the round.
I love that. Well, Spirits, Fox A hinted at this already, but you guys have Shopify Rebellion tomorrow. Your rivals at the top of the standings right now. Of course, you're locked in for playoffs. How are you going to approach that one?
I mean, we're going to approach this game just like any other games. We obviously want to win every game and give our 100% into those games. And yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Spirits. It's been a pleasure having you as always. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe.